guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. So today we're going to be talking about the Mosko Moto Woodland Color Backcountry Panniers, as well as the Backcountry Duffel and the Nomax Tank Bag. I've been waiting for a long time to get my hands on a set of this luggage, and they mentioned this Woodland Color a little while back, and I just was like, okay, I'm going to hold off, I'm going to wait and get these when they come out. So they dropped them about 2 weeks ago. I jumped on it immediately, and here they are. This is what it looked like on the bike. I want to take you guys through, show you how they mount up, how I have my luggage fixed to the bike, how I have it set up, and just give you guys a real life look at this color, what it looks like on the best bike in the world. All right, so right here we've got a Backcountry 35-liter Pannier. This Pannier mounts with their wedge system on the back. So this release right here, this you just pull this out, that clicks, and then you just lift up on the bag, and it comes right off the bike. So on the back of this, you've got your wedge, your mounting plate that's on the bag, and then on the bike itself, you've got a wedge that this mounts to your actual rack. All right, so what I want to do is just walk you through this whole bag. So this here is a 35-liter Backcountry Pannier. The way that I have this set up, I have it with I bought them with the 4-pocket setup. So, but basically what that means is there's 2 pockets per side. So 2 pockets per pannier. So these are their Aux Pox that go on the sides here. This is their patented beaver tail system. This piece is pretty cool. So it's got their little, you don't actually have to unbuckle anything. These little clips slide in and out of those loops. And then what they intend this for is really to be able to carry anything you don't want to put inside your gear bag and get your other gear kind of dirty or messed up. So wet gear, muddy gear, like if you want to carry stuff that's bigger that you don't want to mar up the inside of the bag. So this all folds down. There's moly in here where you can kind of adhere some things to if you want to. You can mount up a couple of things. You can even put a knife or something on here, I'm guessing. It's got a neoprene waterproof pocket on the inside as well, if there's a couple little small things that you wanted to put in there. But this is pretty cool. So what I kind of picture this for is like my camp shoes and things like that. If I swim in the lake or something and I'm wearing my water shoes and I want to just, tuck them in here, let them dry while I'm riding, then I can just put them in there. I can, put all these clips back on, and I can move on. And I don't have to get my inside of my bag damp, any of my gear, my tent or anything else damp from putting wet gear in there. So pretty simple. So I'm not going to close this all the way back up because I do need to open it and show you guys a few things. So that's the beaver tail system. The Aux Pox system, so I'll show you this a little bit here. All right, so on this side, what I have here, this is a piece that they sell this little hydration bladder here. This goes into the pocket, and it's made by MSR. It's a 2-liter hydration pouch, and they have a special, it's like a three-piece cap here that you can use. So what's cool is this little neoprene pocket right here opens up, and you can access water from on the bike. So your bags are mounted, and you can like put water in your toothbrush or fill up a cup, boil some water, make some coffee or whatever. So right from this hydration bladder. So that's pretty cool. So that's what I'm gonna keep in that one. And then on the other side, what they come with when you buy the Aux Pox is this 5-liter. Each one of these is an additional 5 liters as well. So you have 10 liters between the 2 Aux Pox pockets, and then you have a 35-liter main bag. So what they come with is a 5-liter dry bag. This is pretty handy. So you can put all kinds of gear in these, and you can take them out, and you can have it in your campsite somewhere if you wanted to, or you can leave them in there and just pull stuff out that way. But I keep some essential items in there, like I have like a tow strap, first aid kit, like a saw in case I'm coming across some downed lumber, downed trees or whatever while I'm riding. So that's what stays in there. Really well thought out system. I'm really excited to use it. I just picked these up, but I just want to share it with you guys. I've seen plenty of videos of other people using them, and it got me all excited. So I'm looking forward to really using them out there on the trail. So yeah, all right, let me open up. So on the sides of these, there are buckles, and so I had some other soft panniers before I bought these. This is really well thought out. There's a swivel on here, which is really nice, because I always found that with the other ones that I had, the unnamed brand, that these were always twisted whenever you tried to mount it up to your bag here. So that's actually that's a great thought out feature right there. So those unsnap from both sides. on there. And then I've already got the top buckle that was on that beaver tail system, so that's already pulled off. And then you got your main bag. So inside here, you've got a inside liner. So your it's a welded seam PVC plastic liner that goes in here, or not plastic, PVC. And that velcros to the inside of your bag. So here's your main bag, and then here's that liner that goes inside that. So that system makes sure that your gear stays dry no matter what. So yeah, I think that's about it on this bag. Oh, it does have the bar on the top here, this locking bar. So this is pretty cool. If you so Mosko sells a cable lock that goes through these holes on here, and then it clips to the actual rack on your bike, so that no one can come by and pull your luggage off your bike. So another cool feature. And I think that's about it on this bag. So I'm gonna pull the Backcountry, the Duffel off, and I'll kind of show you guys around that one. All right, so next bag in the lineup is this the Backcountry 40 Duffel. So this thing is pretty sweet. I purchased this one. They have another option. I think it's like the Scout Duffel. It's like a 30 or 40 liter Scout Duffel. It doesn't have quite the options that this one does. So again, with Mosko, they have their beaver tail system built into this. So there's the buckles here, and then that beaver tail opens up, and then inside here you've got tent pole bag, which is awesome. I've already got my tent poles in there, so they'll just slide in and out. It's a great idea there, because now that's always kind of a struggle, is finding a place to put your tent poles, because they're longer usually than your panniers, and they don't really fit in. So more moly on here, and that just gives you more space to put first aid kit, knife, whatever you want. Really, like, this stuff is very modular. So and then it's got, on the other side, it's got a plastic pocket here. So if you want to put any kind of maps or registration, I mean, I keep my registration and everything in my tank bag, but if you want to do anything like that, you want to keep waterproof, but also be able to see it without having to open everything up and take it all out in the rain, this is a good option right here. So with this bag, so this is a 40 liter. Let me snap this back up real quick. All right, so on each end, so that's another thing. This bag opens from both ends, so you can put things in from either side. What I've found is it's kind of hard to pack it with both sides open, so you try to push something in and then it wants to go too far on that one side. So what I do is I close up one end where I want it, and then I set it on the ground like this, on the ground though, and then I put everything in from one side. But then it still gives you access, and everything's kind of placed where you want it in the bag, but it's nice because you have access to both sides and while it's on the bike. So so on here you've got buckles that hold this hold the flap closed, so on both sides here. So undo those buckles, and then there's another buckle here in the front, so undo that one, and then this opens up, and my sleeping bag is already in there. But you can see it's the same thing as the Pannier bags. So they have a welded PVC liner that goes inside here, and then they've got their nylon exterior. So really tough abrasion resistance on the outside, but then like awesome waterproofing on the inside. So it's pretty simple though. There's not a lot to show inside there. So that's the inside of the bag. So to close it up, I don't know if you guys can see this in the shot there, but roll it up. Make sure that buckle's out of the way. Snap that down. This folds over. And so that'll clip in. Same thing on the other side. All right, so that's all closed up. And then a cool feature, this bag turns into a backpack. So this zipper on the top of this, you open that zipper up, and out comes your backpack harness, shoulder straps. So these then clip onto the tabs right here. And a backpack on, that'd be good. And you got a backpack. And you take it with you. So if you have important gear or anything like that, valuables, or you just want to have something to take with you to go and pick a few things up, if you're you don't want to take all your gear with you, but you need to run to the store and pick up groceries or something like that, you could take this bag. Well, I guess if you're running to the store, you can put it on your bike. But my point is, you could take the bag with you if you'd like to, and it's actually very comfortable. It's got elastic in here so that it kind of allows for some breathing room in there and everything. Everything's fully adjustable. You can tighten it up. Not that we want to do that for the big boys. But yeah, fantastic bag. So the last piece of the puzzle here, this is the Nomax Tank Bag. Again, they have a sweet beaver tail system on here, so you can just kind of have a quick stash spot for things. So there's a buckle on both sides. Pull that back, and you've got a spot for just a few small items here. You've got a couple of pouches. All these are Velcro tops, so I wouldn't put anything in here that you want to keep really secure, because if you rolled your bike or something off-road, something could potentially come out of there, I would say. But what I keep in here, there you go, no Copenhagen winter green. And then like a neck gaiter for when it gets cold, not for COVID. And then I've got, there's a sweet little snap ring here. This is kind of nice. This like keys, you know, just other small things that you can clip on and keep out of the way. Tire pressure gauge, keep here. Sharpie. So those stay in there. I'm gonna leave that unsnapped for a minute while I show you guys these other pockets. So this is the first pocket here. So this is pretty cool. I love organization like this. This just makes my heart happy. So down here, I carry little CO2 canisters for a tire inflator. So that's like in case of emergency. Also carry an electric air compressor as well that plugs up to the cigarette lighter. GoPro batteries up here, bike registration, same thing. So lighter, a little gift from my son there. It's a piece of wood, I think. And then some ibuprofen in case you really are hurting out there on the trail. And then this is kind of cool. So this is something that they included in here for some reason. It's cool. I don't know how I'll ever use it, but it's to pull your SIM card out of your phone or an SD card. So like if you had an SD card or something in your phone that you wanted to change out, you could do that. So that's built into the bag. That zipper is for a sunglasses case. So that's where I keep my sunglasses. I don't know if I'd be trying to like pull those out of there while I'm riding. That's going to be one of those things when I stop and do that, because I'm not going to unzip all this, open that up, open another zipper, get my sunglasses out while I'm riding. So it's awesome. I love it. I just will probably use it more so when I'm stopped. All these, I just love all the organization here. There's a zipper pocket down here, and then obviously the two zipper pockets there. Pin holder here, 2 pins there, and then another pocket. So this is kind of your middle larger pocket. So you've got a zipper pocket on the top. I don't have anything in there yet. We'll see what happens there. Here's chargers, glass cleaning kit. So I keep like a microfiber and some glass cleaner and a little spray, like sprayer. And then, so this pocket, if you wanted to, if you had like kind of a small point and shoot camera or something like that, you could absolutely fit something in here. Even a small DSLR or like a mirrorless camera, you could fit a small mirrorless camera in here, and then like you could actually have pretty quick access to it. I think my camera's a little bit too big to fit in there, so I'm going to keep it in my bags back here. But right now I've got a caliper, a brake disc lock, and a helmet lock that I keep in there. This pocket is accessible from the outside, but this is the rain cover. I keep my key in here, wireless key on these KTM 1290s. Put these back in, zip this up. And this is a really cool feature on this. So they have a hydration bladder pocket and a hydration bladder that comes with this tank bag. So it's nice too because the hose is insulated, so you're not getting the first, cup of water is not, 400 degrees when it's in the summertime or ice cold, so it stays insulated, which is really nice. So they got an insulated hose on there, and then inside the base of the bag, I hope you can see that okay, but this is made by Hydra Pack, but it's actually Mosko Moto's, it's branded by Mosko Moto. So it's a 2-liter hydration pouch in here, and then the hose comes out on a little pocket on the bottom. I'll show you that. And then, yeah, so that's really awesome. That way you have water all the time while you're riding, and you don't have to wear it on your back. So a little bit of extra weight off your body, give you more ability to move around and move freely when you're riding off-road and you're needing that mobility. So Yeah, so that's kind of the gist of it. This is your rain cover in here. That's that pocket I pointed out from the inside. And then on this other side, there's a little tiny pocket for like SD cards or something. I mean, honestly, maybe a couple, like, you know, some cash, I don't know, something like that. It's a very shallow pocket, but I don't know what I'll use that for yet. Haven't figured that out. And then this is kind of the same, has the same feature setup as that Backcountry 40-liter Duffel. Once you pull it off the bike, inside here are backpack straps. So I don't really want to pull that all out and get that all tangled up right now, but basically same thing. Those pull out and then you clip it onto the bottom of the bag, and those clip on right here to these tabs. So it's pretty awesome if you're carrying valuables again in here, or something that you just want to take this with you somewhere. You've got the ability to do that. Take it off the bike, just snap, you know, undo those clips and pull it off there. So it is easy to pull up, get to the gas can, or the filler there, gas cap, there you go. So easy to get to, easy to mount back down, so you're not sitting there fighting with it usually. There you go. So that's nice and secure too. It's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, I think that's it. They also sell another harness for this bag, so that if you want to run this on more than one bike, you can. So you can just kind of unsnap it and then hook it onto your other harness, so you don't have to kind of move it back and forth. All you would have to do is just undo these clips, move it over to your other bike, and then clip it back in, and you're good to go. So yeah, this is the Nomax Tank Bag. This thing's awesome. Looking forward to getting some trail time with it. And I think that's everything on there. Okay guys, so that about wraps it up. So this is the Backcountry 40-liter Duffel, the 35-liter Panniers. This is the 4-pocket, so they have the 2 Aux Pox on the front and back, or so 1 Aux Pox on the front and back of each Pannier. Nomax Tank Bag. All this can be found on Mosko Moto's website. They sell direct to rider. They don't use any distributors, so check them out on there. It's moskomoto.com. So check that out. The gear is not cheap by any means, but it is well worth it. I'd highly recommend this. The quality of this, it's hard to show how good the quality is through video or pictures or anything like that, but it is phenomenal. Like, the build quality is A plus. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'll be doing another review in the future after I've gotten, you know, a few thousand miles of some good adventure riding on this. These just came in the mail like last week, so got them on the bike, getting ready for a ride in a couple of weeks, and I'll you guys will see those in those rides if you follow my YouTube channel. So again, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys watching and subscribing and just following along on all these adventures and everything that we're doing, gear reviews and everything. If there's anything specific that you guys would like to see, just let me know in the comments. I'm happy to do reviews on gear. If there's something you see on the bike that you want to know more about, just let me know, and I'm happy to make more videos. I'm always looking for more content and more stuff to put out there for you guys. So I enjoy making videos. Glad you guys could be there, and we'll see you next time.